Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back to Milwaukee Tech Dynasty here on College Football 25. Taking on the UAB Blazers in this one. And, yeah, kickoff here. Away. Did we take it out? Of course we do. Always want to see if we can make something happen on these. And, of course we don't. We bring it out to the 14. So, started off the season 1-0. Taking on, as we took on one of the FCS teams, Riverside Royals. And we're here now taking on this UAB team, which is definitely a step up in competition for us. But, we played well. We kind of figured out some things we can do well. And, this time we're not doing those things so well here on this first drive. Already 3rd and 13 coming up here. So, going to snap the ball here, looking, throwing. Just going to check it down and pick up a couple yards and make it an easier punt, I suppose. But defensively, we are just kind of getting blown off our blocks in this one. At least early on here, just kind of having a tough time getting a hand on things. Our guys can't get off blocks. We're giving up big plays here. 2nd and goal now. Looking, end zone, touchdown, UAB, just like that. I mean, that was like a hot knife through butter. Just nothing we could really do right there. So 3rd and 1 here. Going to get a run here to Hunter Smith. Picks up the first down. So keep the chains moving. Going to go hurry up here. Going to throw this one. A little drag route here to Cole. Spin move. Helps us pick up a couple extra yards right there. So that's a positive for us. Just want to don't want to get behind, in terms of the down and distance. It's not good to be fighting back from that, I think. Especially when you're probably have a talent deficiency like we do as we pick up a first down right there. So this is turning out to be a really nice drive. You go backwards a little bit, like again, talking about not wanting to get behind. But we get a nice couple blocks here. 4th and goal at the 2. We're going to go for this. See if we can make something happen. They have a man and he can't hold on to the football. So the only good thing about that is that they take over at the 2. And then we force them back a little bit here. So 2nd and 12 here. Going to try to bring some heat here. Going to assume they are going to... I didn't notice the running back behind him here. So I think I pass committed on this. Just because I didn't see the running back. Because he was hidden up by the score bug thing there at the bottom. So I couldn't see him. I should have paid more attention and seen that they were in pistol. Then I would have recognized the running back there. I knew that was a risk of a run. But 2nd quarter here, and again, they're just kind of doing whatever they want. And trying to play some coverage, and then they take a shot deep here, beat our guy on the deep route right there on the streak. And UAB is going to take a 14-0 lead over us here. So we got to get something going here. 2nd quarter, 3rd and 2. Looking, going to try to step up. Can we get away from the pressure? We can't. General Booty. Not playing like booty. He's playing fine. Just, there's a real talent difference here. And I whiffed a tackle right there and gave up that first down. That should not have been a first down, but it is. So, we're trying here. We're fighting. And guys breaking tackles. It's going to be a tough deal here. But then they start running these cute little plays here. We blow that one up right there. And so we come back again. Another screenplay, and we're able to blow that one up. So that's back-to-back negative plays. And you just can't have those at any level in football because it makes things, it really limits your playbook when you're kind of playing from behind like that. So we're able to get a couple nice defensive plays there. We force a field goal. So 17-0 right now. But, a score can get us right back in this game. And that's what we're going to try to do because we have to. So we get some nice blocks up here. 56 doesn't touch anyone right there. I was watching football yesterday. There were some nice blocks from these, look at that nice play right there. Bad pass, good catch by the receiver. But I've been watching football like we all do. And you notice on those screenplays, when those guys get out in space, they want to hit someone, those linemen. That's their time to really crush these guys. And I just feel like you just don't see that in any of these EA football games as we're able to pick up the first down right there. Tyler Griffin with the catch. Now another screen play here, and we're just going to come up just short here. First and goal here. Going to try to pound this one in. Can't get it in. Going to have to call a timeout. Stop the clock. Another handoff here to Hunter Smith, and he walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Stags. I'm not sure about the Heisman pose, but we get on the board here. And yeah, so second quarter still winding down. We're not able to get the incompletion right there. If we can just hold them to a field goal here, that would be good enough. Don't want to give up a touchdown here. And instead, they get no points because we picked that one off. And if we didn't have to make that little juke move, I think we had a shot to take that one to the house. But either way, I'll take the interception, get them off the field, and don't allow them to score any more points right there. So they come back again, 17-7, and they make a catch right there. So again, our defense, I feel like our DBs are doing a decent enough job here. It's just that you can't expect these guys to hold up that long. And that's just kind of on them that time because they just got beat on the inside move right there. And we give up another touchdown, but I still think it was positive for us not to give up a touchdown before the end of the half. So third quarter here, play action, a little RPO look here, and it would not let me throw the RPO right away. I don't know what it is. Some of these RPO plays, you really have to mash the button, it feels like, multiple times to get them to actually throw the ball. Feels like you can't be quick with them for some reason. Don't know why. So 2nd and 15, play action. General Booty gets sacked, and General Booty is hurt. Now, my issue is the injury that he's going to check himself out of the game for is leg cramps. So Aiden Armenta comes in. Nice little pass right there. Godfrey gets some space, gets shoved out of bounds, 4th and 1. But leg cramps. Drink a Gatorade. What are you doing? Leg cramps? Seriously? Massage it. Get up and massage it in the huddle. Seriously? You check yourself out for leg cramps? We go for it. We don't get it. So that's not very good. So, not sure what happened there. Gotta force this man down here. 1st and goal, though. So they're inside the 10, so that makes it 1st and goal. So, that's better than him getting tackled at the 12 or something. But either way, defense kind of steps up a little bit here. So 3rd and goal here now, and they're going to try to do quarterback power. We bring them down. 4th and goal at the 3. Carl Glass Jr., and that's going to force him to kick this one, and they do. So extend their lead, but it could be worse. So Aiden Armenta is going to be in the game here, just because I was so annoyed that General Booty's injury was leg cramps. Leg cramps? You got a Charlie horse, pal? Rub it out. What are we? Pause. What are we doing here? A leg cramp? Seriously? Come on, man. So that was a drop. I have no idea why he dropped that one. Very annoying. So we go for it on 4th and 1 again, and then these guys run into each other. So another turnover on downs. So this feels like it's not going the way that we want it to, but we bring some heat here. We get the sack, make it 2nd and 20. So defense stepping up here in the second half a little bit. And then they do this little cutesy play again, this time to the right side. It didn't work when you ran it to the left, so they try it to the right. Does not work. Now it's 3rd and 25. They run it again, this time to the left. Doesn't work again. So Billy Pullen going to get a couple TFLs based off that horrible play call. So defense stepping up here. Bailey can't kind of turn that corner. Doesn't have the speed, I think, to turn the corner. But either way, throw this one. That was almost picked, and that part would have been good night for us. So we're trailing here, 20 points. Crazier things have happened. But we get the first down right there with a pass to Cole. And that Artis Cole, that should make things a little bit easier for us now. 2nd and 10. Armenta navigating. Going to find Cole again. That's a tough catch. And Cole able to bring that one in. Really stepping up in this game for us. And Armenta, he has a little bit more juice than Booty does, so we can run with him a little bit. Picks up the first down. So now we come back again. We got to get this ball into the end zone. And then, not sure what happened with the defender there. Kind of just left Sullivan. I'll take it. First and goal here. 9 to go. Now we're going to go a little RPO action on the slant to Cole, and we get the touchdown. And don't write our obituary just yet. We are still in this game. And there we go, 14-27. So now 1st and 10. They run this play again. I have no idea why they're running this. It has not worked once today. They keep running it. 2nd and 16. Not sure what they're doing here at UAB. That was almost a sack. 3rd and 16 now. So, shotgun formation. Going to throw this one, and they come up just short. 4th and 3. They don't punt. They decide to go for it. I would do this as well. And then they get sacked. We bring the heat right there. So now we get the ball in good field position here for us to try to get a score. So Armenta again throws this one. Going to find Hunter Smith over the middle of the field. And there we go, down at the 18. 15 catches. They're not all screens. It's a lot of stuff like that. So then we run another RPO here to Godfrey. Gets brought down. 3rd and 2 at the 11. Going to come back again. Armenta looking. Throws this one up to Cole. He has it in his hands. If he could have held on to the ball, I think he got a foot down. That would have been a touchdown. So 4th and 2. Game on the line right here. Honestly, it is. So we find Griffin. And Griffin drags a man into the end zone. Touchdown, Milwaukee Tech. And there we go. There we go. One possession ball game now. Tyler Griffin. Big play right there. Nice pass. He did the rest of the work in there. And that is just a big score for us. So now 1st and 10. What does UAB have here? Because they've kind of collapsed here in this 4th quarter. Going to call a timeout. Minute 42 left. They're going to run this ball again, and the running back can't get away fully. Call another timeout, and we have blank signs for some reason. 3rd and 6, empty set. So, of course, they're going to throw this football. That's going to get picked. It's Fontroy. Picks this one off. Pick 6. And pending the PAT, we will have our first lead of the game. 33-yard pick 6 for Carl Fontroy. And that's just a big play and a big mistake by UAB. At that point, just throw the ball away, try to live another down, and, not live another down, but just throw it away or eat the sack. Honestly, it's not the worst thing to do to eat sacks. Instead, it's a pick 6. We take this one the other way, and now we have the lead, 28-27. So UAB, they need to get down here and score. It was easy for them earlier. We have found something with this blitz package, which is just mid-blitz. I know it's cheesy, but we're getting pressure here. 2nd and 20, and they can't handle it. They can't handle all these guys, and they just have to throw the ball quickly. Picks up the first down, calls a timeout. So we're going to come back again, 3rd and 9. I mean, these are obvious passing situations. Another sack. This quarterback can't handle the pressure that we're going to bring here. So we're going to bring more guys than they can handle. Simple as that. Have enough guys to defend, and we're just going to send this just rush of pass rushers at him. And he got the ball off. That was 4th and 19. That's it. We are going to complete the comeback here. Now, there's still a little bit of drama here because we got to kick a field goal. So we're going to let this clock just wind down. It's the one negative of this kicking meter, I feel like, because it's like sometimes you kind of want to kick it while the clock's still running. And so you kind of have to time this all a little bit differently in your head and when you want to hit that. But there we go. Right at 1. We kick it. That one's good. That'll extend the lead out here for us. So they absolutely need to get a touchdown now. We're going to kick this ball off to them and kick it that way. And then we're going to see. They actually do bring it out, and that burns some time. And it only gets to the 22. So 3 seconds left. They're going to have one shot at this to get this ball to the end zone. They got behind their defense earlier, but they just don't have the time here. Incomplete pass. And the Milwaukee Tech Stags are going to start this season 2-0, 24 unanswered points in that 4th quarter. Aiden Armenta is the hero of this game. And he may be our new starter just because I got so annoyed about our quarterback being like, I got cramps, guys. I got cramp. Like, drink a water. What are we doing here? You're not properly hydrating. It's from Milwaukee. It's not that hot. Man, what are we doing here? So Aiden Armenta might be our starter moving forward, just because I'm annoyed at a guy checking himself out for cramps. Like I can't have that. Can't have that. Hunter Smith was bottled up. Did get the rushing touchdown, but then 15 receptions. And again, not all of those were on screenplays. A lot of those were on Texas routes, drag routes. We have a couple formations where he lines up at receiver. So Hunter Smith was able to do a lot of stuff for us. And Artis Cole and Griffin, both with those big-time touchdowns. Then our defense stepped up in that fourth quarter. Was able to get a bunch of pressure late in that game and really were able to kind of disrupt them. Before, they were just able to do whatever they wanted. Then we found some pressure and we were able to get it, and we were able to really disrupt the timing of that offense. And big plays from Carl Fontroy there, gets the touchdown, and yeah, that was awesome stuff. That was just an awesome fourth quarter. I was content with just getting blown out. And then Billy Pullen, 12 total tackles, 6 TFLs. And all of them really came off of that stupid little trickeration play they kept doing, that double handoff, that double pitch play that they just kept calling over and over again. And it's like, guys, that play's not working. But they just kept trying to get it to work. So, yeah. Got some more coach points here. And we're going to spend this on recruiting. And I could max out the offensive lineman one, but I feel like we have what we need from that. You know, I'll get that max out for next season, but right now, if we can just get the first two, advanced look, DBs take less time to scout, and recruiting actions give bonuses to DBs, we'll go with those two. We'll try to get at least the first two tiers of most of those abilities for recruiter. And we're looking through here. Javier Turpin will be falling behind here on him to the Ragin' Cajuns. And some other guys here that we have fallen behind on or we're in third place on. I believe there's one player who we're in third place on. And so they are probably going to come off of our board just because we're not going to try to fight. But Javier Turpin, I am going to try to fight for just because we're so close. And if we can get back in front for Javier when they get to their top three, then we'll be able. And Jaron Huval, we're going to take him off our board, and we're going to take those 25 points, and we're going to go to Javier Turpin. And Turpin is, we have an idea. We have basically his pitches figured out here. Where we have an A+ for one of these things, and what I wish he had a deal breaker, but he looks like a good player. This is why I want to get him. 74 block shedding, 89 strength, 79 tackle, 74 hit power. So it looks like a really good player. I want to get him in here. I want to get this defensive line built up. And I wish he had like a playing time deal breaker, because then I would know, okay, I can pitch. I can get at least 2 A+ pitches on him. Instead, we're going to get an A+, a C-, and a D+. I think you can still pitch those as long as you have an A+, and you'll end up relatively fine. I think that's how the recruiting math still works out. I don't know. I forgot who makes the videos who kind of broke this all down. I think it's more of kind of like up to you if you want to do that, but we're going to put 40 hours on him for prestigious. And then we're going to take that extra 10 and we're going to put it back on DM the player just so we can get a full 50 on Javier Turpin. It's a guy I want to bring in and, get the defensive line built up so we don't have to blitz, so we can kind of just play cover sometimes and just kind of rely on our front to get that pressure. Next episode, going to be taking on BC, Boston College. And Boston College, they're 3-0. They're coming off a big win versus a ranked Missouri team. They didn't play a great game offensively here. I mean, their quarterback got sacked 5 times, 10 for 22. Their rushing attack was good. They had, Lewis Bond with some good rushing. They had, had an 80-yard touchdown run in this game. So, receiving, McGowan had a receiving touchdown. But there's nothing that stands out here. But, hey, they did beat Missouri, who, in real life, 3 sacks for that guy, so we'll have to look out for him. But I'm looking here. Is there any like turnovers or anything like that? Like nothing. So looks like they just played. They made it a kind of a slugfest, kind of a dirty, nasty game. Defense running the football, and Missouri couldn't handle it. It seems like, even though a bunch of points were scored here, Missouri kind of jumped out. Well, actually, it was a tied up game here for a little bit. Boston College fought back, and then it was an overtime victory for them. So I'll be interested to see how we stack up against Boston College. But Aiden Armenta is going to be our starting quarterback for that game. Again, I don't like someone checking out because of a cramp, especially a quarterback. Like, come on. Just not a fan of that. That sounds so weird, but it's just like, I just kind of can't look at you the same like that. Like, really, dude? A cramp took you out? Like, come on. You're a quarterback. It's like, you're not like you're a defensive lineman or something. Like, really? You check out of a game for a cramp? I can't respect that. So he can transfer somewhere else after this season. So when we come back, Milwaukee Tech, we're traveling out to Boston. We're shipping up to Boston, take on Boston College. So if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to hit like, hit subscribe, go check out some other videos on the channel. Go check out the Stallions Team Builder franchise that I do. And yeah, so I want to thank you guys for watching this. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.